Hey guys, Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe here with a special reading for you for the month of February. Since it's the beginning, today I am doing all the way around the zodiac. I'll be releasing these by elements. So just look for the timestamps. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Make notes. And it's almost like a personal read when you do that, and just put it together for wherever it fits in your world if it resonates. I hope it helps you, and I'll see you at your sign reading. Just skip to your piece or watch all of them. That's up to you. And just a quick note, I am running a personal reading special for the month of February until the end of the month. You can schedule a reading with me, either live or recorded. It's $35 for 1 hour. It used to be, or the regular price is more than that. And so if you want to do a 1 hour reading, I am running that special. You can gift a reading to someone if you'd like. It's up to you. But just let me know by emailing me the information, and you can send it to the links that I have in the About section or in the below part of this video. You can go ahead and send the money over and then email, and I'll get you on the schedule. I do the recall on those within 24 hours, so just holler at me. And any questions that you might have, email me. The email's in the information below too. All right. Hey Virgo, it's your turn for this check-in for what you need to release and what you need to bring in. You will notice that I'm wearing a different shirt. I stopped to eat lunch and got stuff all over my other shirt, so I had to change. So that's why it looks different. It's the same day. I'm doing this on February the 6th, just like I was the other reading. So it's not a different day. I did them all at the same time, just in case you were curious. Anyway, meditating on your energy now. I'm not getting any music. I seem to be getting a lot of music today with other people. I definitely feel a different energy with you guys, but it's very kind of blasé. So, don't know what blasé feeling you got, Virgo, but that's what I got. So let's just get in the cards and see what comes in. Excuse me. All right. What I'm doing is pulling one line is what we need to release, and the other one is what we need to bring in more of. We have a new moon coming up on February the 9th. That's in Aquarius. And then we have your full moon on the 24th in Virgo. And that's you. I'm a rising Virgo and a Venus Virgo. I have some other Virgo placements, but in my progressive chart, I'm very much a Scorpio. Excuse me. Mercy. For Virgo. Angels, ancestors, God, Spirit. What do we need to know for Virgo? Okay. I started to put that at the top, and they're telling me, nope, goes at the bottom. The waxing moon. The energy is gaining momentum. That's in the position of what you need to release. But I'm finding out doing these readings that the whole message kind of flows together. And then by reading the whole message, we really do figure out what needs to be released and what needs to be brought in, so to speak. I'm hearing a song. Signs, signs everywhere, signs blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the signs? The sign says long-haired freaky people need not apply. Yeah, somebody needs to read the lyrics of that song. Signs, signs everywhere, signs blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the signs? Man, my ear's ringing. Oh my goodness. Well, Virgo. Maybe you've been seeing signs, or something is a sign, or maybe there's a lot of rules standing in your way of being able to do something. It says the energy is gaining momentum. There's 5 of Wands. There's conflict here. This conflict was with a group of men in this photo, but there's conflict in a group of some kind. And this is saying take the time to listen compassionately to those you love, especially your family members. Look, the gorilla energy there. Very stubborn. Stubborn, conflicted energy. The energy's gaining momentum. Maybe we're trying to slow it down, push some of that out. We're going to read this adjacent possibilities card that came in reverse. It's the number 24. Maybe the number 2, 4, 24, or 6 is important to you. Down here on the things that are supposed to be coming in, it says have faith in your dreams with the waxing crescent moon. You don't have a full moon or a new moon in here for releasing or bringing in, so I believe this is energy that's happening right now. And the advice that comes in around it is going to come through this message somehow. Yours is definitely different. I came into the reading different. I didn't get your song in time. Like there was a very stubborn energy of like whoever I'm tapping into was very closed off to begin with, stubborn. And there's conflict. But somebody has got a dream for a caring connection of some kind here. Maybe it has to do with friends and family or something like that. Somebody's refusing to look into memories from the past. Not getting in touch with their emotions. So much it says the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. Do what's necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. Pay attention if you see any cardinal birds, red cardinals, or butterflies is going to be a big reminder for you. It may be a sign. Signs everywhere, signs. Blocking out the scenery, breaking my mind. Do this, don't do that, can't you read the signs? The sign says long-haired freaky people need not apply. So I cut off my hair. Said imagine that, me working for you. I don't know. What does that have to do with tea in China? You tell me, Virgo. I have not listened to that song. I have not heard that song. That song just come right here. That's how it works. So, adjacent possibilities in reverse. When reversed, the adjacent possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inward with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, protecting your energy out into the universe, or projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments. And in every moment, every next moment, you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you? Are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. And I just heard you need to listen to the Pisces reading. Pisces is your opposite on the birth chart, or the wheel also. And there was a huge message in Pisces about optimism. Maybe you're not listening to your family members and the people that you love, and maybe you're not paying attention to the signs and synchronicities around you, or else that song wouldn't have came in. Maybe you have a dream of something. Maybe you're being too stubborn and not listening, and you're refusing to look at any kind of memories from the past. And the signs of those things wouldn't be right in your face if that wasn't something important. So there's an imbalance of spirituality and practicality here. You're heavy on one end and not on the other. So there needs to be a balance for that. So you may have some unhealthy patterns and inner habits. And that's something we talked about in the Pisces too. You might want to look at as well your north and south nodes, since that's there, the polarity points. I think it's interesting that you're the only sign so far that didn't get a new moon or a full moon in these moon cards. I'm reshuffling every time. You have as much opportunity to get any of those cards as everybody else. Everybody gets 2 cards out of the whole same deck. Let's read this Caring Connections card for you with the number 14. Friendship, partnership of 2, possible love. This card shows a couple in a tender embrace with a woman holding the blossoms of new love. Like the community card, this reveals a caring connection, but usually between 2 people only. This card upright signals the beginning or deepening of a kindred spirit friendship, or even the appearance of new love. It can also signify a formal business partnership. When this card appears, be on the lookout for new connections presenting themselves. The relationships you already share may become more intimate, purposeful, or present at this time. Notice the opportunities to forge new or deeper bonds. There may be a tender karmic connection at hand. Okay, here's something that I need you to understand. This 6 of Cups card is here. That is a past life connection, past life memories, something like that. The Caring Connection card is here, and the song Signs, Signs Everywhere, Signs, and the Adjacent Possibilities card is here. If this is not upright, there's something else to look at. If this is in the reverse, which I read it to you, you're too enmeshed in like your own thought process and you're not being flexible. There's tension all around you. This is also a sign that things aren't right. With whatever you got going on, there's conflict for a reason. The 5s and conflict happens as a catalyst to move us forward. We're trying to always get to the 10. So we can create new cycles throughout our lifetime. The new cycles is the evidence of growth. That's why Scorpio, when we get to the Scorpio energy in astrology and everything, that is the rebirth card. It's the death of the old and into the new. We're looking to get to the tens, into completion, so that we can get back around to the ace, just like a card game. We need cycles of that to happen all the time. And you're stuck in this cycle of conflict. You're in the 5 and you haven't even you're not even looking at the 6. You're stuck. Virgo you're stuck, baby. And you have got to expand your thought process. Pay attention to the signs. They're everywhere. They're blocking out the scenery. They're breaking your mind. They will break your mind if you pay attention to them. There's a reason for that message for you today. So pay attention to the signs. Look into your caring connections. And I have every reason in the world to believe that it's a past life connection that you need to pay attention to. You need to pivot your attention. Balance practicality and spirituality. All right? That's what I got for you, Virgo. Look for your other reading if you need a personal reading. Check the info below. Some of you might need a personal reading on that. I'm about to release a special for 1 hour personal readings for the rest of February for Valentine's Day. $35 for 1 hour readings all month. So that's a steal. And I'm not going to do it forever. It's to give you guys an opportunity. I have an open schedule right now. I've had some bookings, but I could use some more. That's honest. I'm new to the scene, and you guys have to build trust. And it's Valentine's Day month. So let's do that. Anyway, let's move on. Time to get over to Libra. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Taurus, we're around to you now. Let's see what it's time to bring in more of and what we need to release for the month of February for our Taurus collective. I just got done with Aries reading, and boy, was it intense. So let's see what Spirit has for you. For my Taurus collective, what does Taurus need to release? And what do they need more of? There's a dream that I believe goes away, goes away. There's a place I wanna be. That's a STURGILL SIMPSON song that's coming in my head. I'm alone in a way that I've never been since you left me behind. If you think you could ever love me again, please go ahead, I don't mind. It's called I Don't Mind by STURGILL SIMPSON. I'll have to put that link in this reading, Taurus, but there might be a message there for you. I'm feeling really emotional right now, Taurus. And I'm sitting here looking at the screen on my computer and all I see is water. Maybe this is a really emotional time for you. Yeah, look. For Taurus, I want to say something. You know how many people get emotional when they're doing videos? Especially intuitive people. And we try not to cry so we can deliver the message, but maybe that's not what we're supposed to do. I feel your energy right now, Taurus. Emotional control is something that we learn early on. Sometimes to our detriment. Okay? It's okay to have feelings and emotions. It's human. We're people. We wear meat suits. Without emotions, we don't have passion. We can't feel love, anger. It's what makes us alive. Emotions make us alive and human. Robots, machines don't feel emotions. Every single emotion is okay. God didn't give us those emotions because they're wrong or to be over-controlled, especially by others. Take back your power. Allow yourself to be emotional when you're emotional. And if somebody tells you that your emotions are incorrect, well, they're incorrect. And only you can decide to react or respond to that. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides for Taurus, help me bring this message. Please help clear my energy for them so I can get this message across. I'm alone in a way that I've never been since you left me behind. If you think you could ever love me again, please go ahead. I don't mind. Oh no. There's a world I want to leave, and a world I want to stay. There's a dream that I believe. When I wake up, it goes away. It goes away. I'm not listening to the music. I can't do it right. But when you got to hear that song, there is a message in the lyrics of that song. Make sure that you do that. STURGILL, SIMPSON. I don't mind. That's what it's called. Taurus, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get composure myself right now. So for the things that you need to release, the mutable moon, nothing is yet set in stone. Maybe you're thinking that something that has taken place or happened is the final say. Maybe it's not. Just maybe. Attachment, the number 5. Fives have been a big deal in readings right now over the past week or so. The fives are rambunctiously all over the place. I have pulled fives. 5 is a number. There's a limbo there, a stuckness to it, but it's also a place of instigating a move of some kind, a push forward, out of your comfort zone kind of way. Taurus, there's an attachment that you have that you need to release. You are too enmeshed in a situation, so step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. The 3 of Swords reversed. If the 3 of Swords is upright, this person feels great emotion. In the 3 of Swords reversed, this emotion of pain is either not being looked at or it's starting to just fall away. The swords are falling out. Releasing an attachment comes with healing that pain. It's almost like there's unfinished business here. Releasing the feeling of an unfinished business and an attachment to something that if you stand back and look at it, then you might get some more information about it. So let me read this attachment card to you. Attachment is a perceived need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Let me highlight the word desperation. Desperation about the future. That's why we hold on to attachments. Although you may wear the mask of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear? Addicted to old, unhealthy habits? Or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. This card is telling you that it's time to take the action you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. You're too enmeshed in this situation. Step back, see the bigger picture before taking action. This is something you're asked to release. Nothing is yet set in stone. If you are not releasing, then you're holding on. Have you ever met somebody that didn't communicate? You don't talk about your feelings? You hold them back? Or you just withhold information from somebody? That's still you hanging on. Did you know that? Unfinished business. Attachments. And if you don't communicate, you just cut off communication, that's the opposite of release. That's holding on. Everybody can go get their closure on their own to anything. But if you purposely withhold, then you're still holding on to somebody's energy. And that's not fair. But it's up to them to walk away from it. But it's also up to you to release attachments if you're holding on to something. What do you need more of? Emotions are running high. Get in touch with your feelings. You have them. Oh, you have them. I think you're not looking at them. It's the door to personal healing and happiness, Taurus. The number 34, the number 3, the number 4, the number 7, and the number 5. Stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately with no attachment to the outcome, because nothing is yet set in stone, Taurus. Here you are, but in the reverse, in the things you need more of. Highly worried about commitments, higher level commitments, higher level of education, higher level of religious belief systems, hierarchy, home, house, hearth. In the reverse, that's a release of all or any of those things. You need more of the ability to release your hold. If you have Chiron, I think. If it's Chiron in Taurus, you are like Smeagol, holding on to things. That happens even in silence. Withholding information is actually holding on. Why? Because you fear releasing. There's an attachment. There's attachment to outcomes or anything. And I am suddenly super, super drawn to the color gold that's coming out very brightly in both of these photos, in both cards. So you need to look up the color gold, and the gold that's in this water image that's on my computer. You can't see it, but let me tell you, that color is really standing out in this reading. It's glowing like the sun. Maybe Leo energy is here. There's something to that too. And I just flipped these on accident. The attachment and the door to personal healing. There's something about that, Taurus. You need healing, honey. I don't know who you are, and I don't mean that condescending. I'm from Tennessee. We say that. We also say bless your heart, but that's coming from me. Like, I feel you over here right now, Taurus. Your heart hurts. And you're not talking about it. You're holding it back. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. And speak your truth. You can do that with respect, dignity, and compassion. It is the door to healing. Maybe you need to heal a relationship that's been damaged. I love you, Taurus. If you need further help or you need a personal reading, please holler at me, okay? My email is in all the information below. Until next time. Capricorn. I'm sorry that you guys were the last reading today. Even though I'm releasing these in elements with timestamps because the videos are shorter that way. You'll probably wonder why that I have a different shirt on in the very first earth sign reading, I think. Yeah, in Taurus, I had a different shirt on. It's because I spilled something on my shirt when I ate lunch. But it is the same day. And I'm wearing glasses because I'm tired of taking them on and off to read the excerpts from this book. because I can see the cards without these glasses. But I'm 46 years old, and it's starting to get hard to see these things without them. Anyway, how about we check out our Capricorn? What do you guys need to release, and what do you need more of for our Capricorn collective spirit? Highest messages for Capricorn. Angels, ancestors, guides, spirit. Capricorn, are you having some self-esteem issues? For Capricorn. I'm getting a song for you guys too. I've had a song for nearly every reading today. Wow. She never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Yeah, she tells you she's an orphan after you meet her family. She paints her eyes as black as night now, pulls those shades down tight. Yeah, she gives a smile when the pain comes. Pain's gonna make everything alright. Yeah, she talks to angels. They call her out by her name. Oh, yeah, she talks to angels. Says they call her out by her name. Is that song relevant for you, Capricorn? That's the Black Crows. She talks to angels. Specifically the first part. She never mentions the word addiction in certain company. Capricorn, in its shadow trait, it's about addictions. It's about things we do repetitiously and in our lives that are negative for our well-being and our growth. Capricorn on a positive side is a very hard worker. Some of the best people I know are Capricorns. I absolutely love Capricorn energy. They're dependable. They're there. Creative with their work. You can count on them. But when you can't, that's some ugly energy, guys. And they do struggle with self-confidence, many of the Capricorns that are in their shadow traits. In fact, many of our shadow traits is exactly where the Capricornian energy comes from. Addictions, things like that. Pain comes from those things. The door to spirit here is reversed in this reading. And this is talking about self-confidence as well with stand up for yourself, speak your truth respectfully, compassionately, with no attachment to outcome. This is also somebody here in this part of the reading that is holding back love. They've got a heart full of it, but they don't express it. And that in itself may be a negative trait, a negative thing to do. Maybe they do it because they're not confident enough to express their love or feelings or emotions towards someone. Those holding back of things like that, or actually not receiving love by a masculine energy, can also cause us to lose out. Do you have addictions? In what you need more of, it's a personal issue reaches resolution here. There's a journey card that's in reverse. We're going to read that. This says to stay in the background and adapt to a situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. Maybe there's a control issue. We need to have more self-control, less lashing out maybe, and more allowing things to take place so that these swords can come out of your back, or that the emotion doesn't overtake, because water will flood that earth energy all day long. If there's too much water, you're holding in love, or you're overflowing with love and it's not being used in the right way, not expressed properly, or it's a whole lot of emotion that's filled you up and you're not expressing it, letting it out, having an even flow or investment of it, which is a toxic thing to do. That's Capricornian too, on its in its shadow. Then we hold on to this water, which is emotion, and it drowns us. The flood cometh. And then all of a sudden we can't work, we can't move, we can't get better, we can't, none of that, because we're flooded. Our earth energy is completely flooded with emotions. So how do we fix those things? That's the Capricorn question of the day, right? Let's check this door to spirit with the number 32. Please look at the number 3, the number 2, the number 5, and 32. This message is in the reverse. When this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing. Maybe you can't hear it, and you can't maintain peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of spiritual connection. The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, what I say about the water, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. By releasing those very things that are drowning you, you find resolution for the issue that's drowning you. Think about it like, all right, if somebody is at the bottom of the pool and they're stuck in it, they're drowning, and we can't get their foot loose because they are trapped under the water by something, what's the next thing you're going to do? You're going to let the water out, right? Same difference. Very same concept. It says, I relax and connect with my spirit's wisdom and power. I live in the peace that my spirit brings and know that the world of spirit supports me. So maybe there's some things going on around you or in your environment that are not allowing you to get into a space of feeling and or expressing your emotions. I feel like it's more about expression. It's you're having all these feelings and you're not talking about them. You're not telling people, or you're not standing up for yourself. So it's important to stand up for yourself and speak your truth respectfully and compassionately so that there's not conflict. But don't have no attachment to an outcome. If it pisses somebody off, then let them pop smoke. Your only responsibility is to make sure that you take care of your own emotions and your expression of that. How someone else takes your expression of the emotions that you've owned of your own, that's on them. It's up to them to respond or react. Not up to you. You did your part. As long as you do it respectfully, tactfully, and with love, there's a way to say, look, I need some time to myself. And I realize that that might put you in a bind. But this is what I need for me, or this is what I need for my family, or whatever it is. So I'm going to need you to exit left while I have some alone time, or whatever it is. I don't know. That's just an example. But it's okay for you to stand up for yourself. If you want to get rid of some of this negative shit, you got a personal issue that needs to reach resolution, and the number 2 card with the journey is here upside down. Let's read it. You may desire to move or just get away for a while, but the reverse of this card could indicate a delay or even a cancellation. Something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. And remember, you can always create new adventures, even in your present location or situation. So stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous. Sometimes if you sit in the background and you watch the people do the things, you don't express your opinion about it. You just let them do it for a while. Or leave them to do it and you just disappear with no expectation of the outcome. Just go do you, boo. Eventually they're going to call you and see where you're at or not. But when you come back, if you were the reason why that they were there to begin with, then they will call you. But if you come back, or you've been gone for 2 or 3 days, you've taken a vacation or a journey and you come back, people are still there and they don't even ask you where you had been. Trust me, whatever decision you make from here on out, they don't care. It's about them. Maybe those people don't know you, Capricorn. I think a time when you realize this, when you release your need to control a situation, and when you come into your own self-confidence, the journey will happen. You'll begin to move that energy. Your personal issues will. This is Cancerian energy. I want you to take a look at that. Maybe listen to Cancer's reading. Also, the Virgo reading. The Virgo energy. Also, we have a full moon in Virgo coming up on February the 24th. Maybe that's a timing card for you. I feel like you've got some blocks. It may be the people around you, and there might be addictions involved. Since she talks to angels come in. Maybe you need to talk to your angels. Ancestors, guides, and spirit. Apparently, because you're out of touch with that right now. All right, Capricorn? If you need a personal reading or anything, please let me know. I'm going to run a special for the rest of February, $35 for 1 hour readings. Can't beat it. And you can ask my people. I don't ask you to do anything I haven't already done. And I'm not out here giving advice on something I haven't experienced. If I don't know, I'll just tell you I don't know. Anyway, folks, come see me. If you're interested in the extended reads or being a second tier member of Southeastern Soul Tribe, please click on the link in this video or on my About section of YouTube for the Patreon connection. It's $7 a month, that's all. If you buy lottery tickets, I'm sure you spend that much on lottery. Granted, I can't win you a bunch of money, but it goes to a good cause. Anyway, thank you, Capricorn, and we'll see you around the block. Well, guys, and that was your read for our February. What do you need to bring in and what do you need to release? If you have not already subscribed to Southeastern Soul Tribe, please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. It is free. It helps me tremendously. If you click right here in this corner, you will see a picture of me, and it'll take you right to where you need to subscribe. I got a lot of you watching and not subscribing, so that would really help me out a lot. All right. Secondly, if you would like extended readings, not for this special release, but for my regular sign readings, you get unlimiteds for $7. The link is down below. It's Patreon. Please join us. Be a second tier Southeastern Soul Tribe, part of the tribe. Member, I created it for us and for our growth. So hopefully you'll join us over there where we have a lot of fun and more one-on-one interaction when we start doing lives. Also, as I said at the beginning, I am offering $35 personal readings for the month of February. So get it while you can. It's 1 hour reading for $35. Normally those are just 30 minutes. So just to give you an intro and an opportunity to get a personal reading from me. I'll do them live or recorded. You just you go ahead and send the money by Venmo or Cash App. That information is below, and you email me whatever questions you have or whatever you want me to know about yourself and where it needs to be emailed back to, and we'll get on a discussion there. That email is in the below section as well. Otherwise, please refer back to the channel for your sign readings. Come see me on TikTok where I do element readings, and you can follow the page on Facebook for Southeastern Soul Tribe, and I do post over there as well. Anyway, thank you, and until next time, love and light to you. Mwah.